Good morning, everybody. We are out here at the range. It's a beautiful Saturday morning, and we are doing our final preparation for the Mammoth Sniper Challenge. And I've got my competition mustache in full force. So I've got about 90% of the gear that I'm going to be wearing on me. I am wearing my pistol over here. I have my rifle over here vertically, and the tripod over there. I was going to do it in a T-bone, but the tripod sticks up a little higher than I thought. But the only thing I don't have in my pack is my 9mm ammo and my tent. I ordered a new tent. It just hasn't come in yet. It should come in next week. But I have my food in here. I have the rifle ammo, which weighs a lot, and pretty much everything else except the clothes that I'm going to be wearing I have with me. Got binoculars, got some magazines and stuff like that. So pretty close to full weight and how it's going to be loaded out. I'm probably going to put the pistol ammo up here in this pouch just to get it off of my back, and I still need to tighten this up some because it is a little low and a little loose. But the only issue with carrying the rifle vertically is this grip is kind of digging into my side. So I'm just gonna run around the range, see how that goes, see if there are any hot spots, because I believe we're going to be running versus jogging or walking. Not running, but I ran last week with my 50-pound rucksack, and I did 2.5 miles in a 13-minute pace. So definitely a good pace. I don't have to go that fast, but just knowing that I can is good. So hey, I'm just going to go for a little jog. Not too bad. Everything's still in the same spot. This probably came forward just a little bit, and that's going back a little bit. I want to find a way to secure that a little bit better so it's not flopping around a lot. And I'm probably going to bring some sort of plastic bag, or maybe a little Dyneema bag that I have, just in case it rains. I don't want water getting down into the barrel, and I'll just put a rubber band around it. But this didn't wiggle as much as I thought. I didn't really run super fast, but it's just different. You know, it's different. How often do you run all kitted out like this? So next thing I have to do is get the speeds on the rifle, because I am significantly behind in doing that, so that I can get somewhat of a dope chart, and then we're going to head to the long range. So let's finalize this rifle once and for all. I've got the rifle set up over here. I've got the chronograph over here. We're going to be shooting this way. Unfortunately, the rifle is only 88 yards from the target at its current spot, but I'm really just doing this to get the speeds through the chronograph so that I can create a dope chart. After I get the speeds, I'm going to push it to the edge of this bay here, which would be at 100 yards, and then we'll be able to really evaluate our zero. I'm not going to shoot them on camera, maybe just the first one, just so that we can get a beginning speed, but it'd be just too much dead video that I don't want to do. I'm going to be using these Lancer L7 magazines in competition. I've got a 10-rounder that's in black, and then I've got one in smoke for a 20-rounder. I should have gotten the black one, but made a mistake. Oh well. So yeah, we're going to put 20 rounds through the chronograph and see what our speeds are, create a dope chart. It's 61 degrees, the sun's out, there's no wind, it says 2 miles an hour. The weather for today says 89% humidity, but I think that'll be a little bit later on in the day. And we're at sea level, and the dew point's 58. So those are the weather conditions right now. Let's shoot. I had to move because the sun just coming over the berm, and I was messing with the sensor. I took 2 shots and it didn't even register. I moved it over here, and I got 2673 as the first one. So we'll just take another shot. That's 27.42. This is a little faster than I thought it was going to be. If the average winds up being too fast, I could always drop it down to 147, but we'll see. We're going to shoot the 20 and see what the average is. There are the speeds. Had to split it up into two different strings, but the average of the first string was 2700 and the average of the second string was 2717. Not too much difference between the highs and the lows, so pretty consistent stuff. And another thing, that's where the rifle is. We're 90 degrees from the rifle, 3 o'clock. And then the brass is at 4 or 5 o'clock. So pretty good ejection. Happy with that. Right at the edge of the berm is 98 yards. So we're gonna shoot from there. I won't show you the shots, I'll show you the results. We'll see how we do. Nice shot. That helps a lot. I just went for a ruck. I'm recovering. These are the clothes I'm going to wear. Shorts, shirt, shoes with socks, no hot spots whatsoever. 50-pound pack. My pack will overall be lighter. I'll have some weight in front of me and it won't all rest on my shoulders. But I ran a mile and then I walked 1.1 and then I ran a mile, and my total time was a little over 42 minutes. So out of a 3-mile ruck, 48 minutes max, and you're out. I finished at just over 43 or 42. 13:37 pace overall. So final preparations going well. I know I could do the physical aspect. Granted, it's relatively flat here in Florida, but I'm feeling good about my physical capabilities. So let's finish this video off. We're back inside and we are going to finish this video off. So I was at the range and you saw me hit out to 550 yards. I only brought 60 rounds with me because I only had 200 rounds of the Hornady 140 grain, but I'm going to need more to zero and chrono at the competition. So I ordered another 100 rounds online, and I'm going to go out to the range again, hopefully in the next couple of days, and take it out even further now that I was able to get the zero stop down and I was able to get a full dope chart, dope card. I have it in 25-yard increments, because what I was doing out there was I'd only made one with 100-yard increments. I just did it just to have one. So the side that I was shooting on, which now that I finally had some range-finding binoculars out there, I didn't realize it at first, but there are 2 rows of targets that go down the range. The ones on the left are on the evens, 100, 200, 300. The ones on the right are actually on the 50, so it's 250, 350, 450, 550. And I hadn't really realized that just shooting without a rangefinder. So, but like for example, the come up between, let's just say 500 is 10, and then 600 is 13.4. So, and I'm shooting MOA. So that's a big difference in between 100 yards. So I was kind of just splitting the difference. So now that I have a 25-yard increment, that is going to do wonders for my accuracy. I went on some rucks. Monday I went on a ruck with walking, running, and I was able to go at a quick pace, and I had plenty of time to spare. Yesterday I went on a ruck, a 4-mile ruck with a 50-pound pack. I brought trekking poles with me that time, and I jogged, walked, and I finished. So with a 16-minute per mile pace, that's an hour and 4 minutes. I finished in 58 minutes and 15 or 14 seconds. So I finished with almost 6 minutes to spare, so that was good. And I've kind of got our game plan down, how we're gonna navigate these rucks. I've got my food all squared away. I just need to get a couple of more things, and just working on overall strategy. I did not train with my partner as much as I had wanted to leading up. He changed jobs. I had not issues, but I had things at work that kind of sidetracked me a great deal. So we just weren't able to practice together. Luckily, we have an 18-hour drive together up to Arkansas, so we'll be able to talk about shooting strategy and how we're going to communicate on the range. We'll have to go over some hand signals, because I think in the past they had one where you weren't able to talk, or you were so far away you had to use hand signals. I'm not sure. So we'll just have to come up with a couple of ways to communicate on the range. But I'm looking to have a good time. I'm looking to finish and have a wonderful experience, and hopefully like it so much that I'll sign up for the next one. So that's going to do it for this video. Preparing for Mammoth, the final preparations. Like and subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section below, and we will see you in the next video.